Leadership Ascension is an awesome opportunity for groups to gather and create community for our community. And here we are so grateful to be able to talk to some of those leaders from the class of 2026. Here in the studio today, the Ascension Impact Initiative. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so we've got Jason, Mary, and Desmond. Tell me a little bit about the Ascension Impact Initiative and what you guys are aiming to do.
So the initiative was created based on our leadership class 2026, the best class ever. So when we got together initially during an open retreat and then during the first session, we heard a lot about the things that go on in the community, a lot of the resources that are here locally in the community. And so when we got together, our team, we just couldn't decide on one thing to kind of help out on. And so we wanted to partner with a lot of different nonprofit and businesses in the community to give back to the community in various different ways.
Awesome. Jason, a little bit?
So, the Ascension Impact Initiative was we came up with it because we're Ascension Parish. We want to help make an impact. And then it's our initiative to get involved with many different groups. Like Desmond was saying, the different nonprofits that approach us, everybody, they have needs. And we couldn't find in our heart to pick just one. So our decision amongst our group was to partner with, 5 different groups to try to make as big of an impact as we can throughout the community. With even a little bit, these groups benefit. So if we can spend 1 month at each and make an impact, then we feel like we've accomplished, our goals. We brought along Mary, who's actually one of our groups that we partner with. She's with the Alzheimer's Association, to talk a little bit about the Walk to End Alzheimer's that we're working on this year.
Awesome. So they're helping groups in Ascension Parish. So your impact and what your mission is translates right here to our community. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this year is actually our first year that we're going to be holding Walk to End Alzheimer's here in Ascension Parish. And so because it's our first year doing it here, we really needed the community's help with just trying to get the information out there about Walk to End Alzheimer's and about what the association does and how we can impact the Ascension community. And so we were chosen by Desmond and Jason's team, which we're so thankful for, and they have been great with helping us just connect with the Ascension community to try to get our name, get information about the Alzheimer's Association, Alzheimer's awareness, and Walk to End Alzheimer's out there with the Ascension community. So Walk to End Alzheimer's, it is a 1-mile walk that is all about raising awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. Through Walk to End Alzheimer's, we community members and people of all ages and ability are able to come out to come help raise awareness and to come help join the fight to end Alzheimer's once and for all. So it's going to be held on Saturday, November 21st at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center from 8 to 12. Like I said, anyone and everyone is able to come join. They're able to create a walk team like Leadership Ascension has done. And they're able to dedicate their walk team to either someone who's been diagnosed or has been impacted by Alzheimer's, or just to help dedicate their team to raising awareness for Alzheimer's. And through a team, they're able to grow their understanding of Alzheimer's and the resources that the Alzheimer's Association provides and the local resources in the community, and just to know that they're not alone, that that other people in the community are also facing similar challenges and also trying to navigate this disease as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for putting resources towards that important topic. And just like you guys had the opportunity to come on Ascension 21, it kind of speaks to your group. You took that opportunity to invite Mary to come on and talk about the initiative that she has going on, which is going to give her awareness. So it really does speak to what the impact is trying to do. Tell me a little bit more about resources and how you're going to reach out to these different groups and give them that chance to talk about what they have going on. What's the blueprint?
So the groups that we've worked with so far, we worked with the Council on Aging. So we've posted, on our Facebook page, we try to push out Leadership Ascension. We'll share it, just the resources that they have available, the community events that they have that the citizens can take part in. We went and volunteered that was our first group for the first month that we donated our time to and some resources. We played seated volleyball. With some of the citizens. We did a Mother's Day tea We did the fish fry. There's all these things that are available, and we want to make sure that message gets out there, that the citizens know that this is available. And we took that opportunity. We donated our time there the first month, and then we actually had a sponsor that came in, Cypress Roofing, and redid the roof on their gazebo that the residents, all that get to enjoy out there. And it was leaking. It was bad. They came in, ripped it off, redid the roof. And that was all sponsored by Cypress Roofing and our group. So that was something we were able to do for them. The next one we did was the Ascension Community Theater, which has Shrek going on. And
Awesome.
we actually got to go into their prop room, take out every single thing. We organized it with the help of Minutia. That's an organization which I learned so much about organization. But we labeled everything, took pictures of it, inventoried it, and organized it for them in a database. So they can just look and see if I want a chair, they can show all the chairs that they have in their database. So now if they need something for an upcoming show, they can see that they have it, know where exactly it is in the building. And so then they invited us to come see Shrek. Amazing show. I mean, amazing show. And so we pushed it. I recommend everybody go see it. If they still have tickets available, get one. So we got to go see that, and you see from project inception to completion, and then how it affects the people that we did the project for. It was really inspiring for us and rewarding for us and for the community that has such a great theater. So next we worked with them. We created the team, like Mary said. We're raising money for that, and the resources that she has available. I went through the similar thing with my grandmother. Had no idea that those resources were available, so that pushes us to get it out there even more to the residents and the citizens that, hey, this is available to you. Take advantage of it. It's all free from things like this walk and donations. That's how these things are free to all the people that need them. So next we have ARC of Donaldsonville. We're going to go work with them. They have a house that they have 5 ladies that live in right now, and they renovated the house, but they need a little help with some things. So we're going to try to go over there to some work days and do some landscaping and some other things that they need, just to help those residents, have a little nicer place to live, and try to see any projects. They gave us a list of projects, anything we can do, we're going to try to do. So that's upcoming. There's some resources that we have available that we can just put into the, into the community. So that's what we've tried to find, every little thing we can do to help these 5 groups throughout the time that we're here. Did I miss anything, Desmond?
Then Volunteer Ascension.
That's right.
We're working with them to kind of just help streamline some processes and be able to get the information out where volunteer opportunities are in the community. So we're working with them on doing something big to kind of help streamline the process with that. And then we also want to mention, you say resources like our sponsors. So we're not just doing this on our own. So we have raised money to help in our efforts. Big thanks to CF Industries, to Rubicon, Pelican Credit Union, Cypress Roofing, Skyfall,
Architecture.
and Domain Architecture, Synergy Bank as well. Those have been our sponsors thus far. We're still accepting sponsors to help as we close out towards the end of the year. But so far, those have been big partners and big helpers of ours, helping us reach our initiative and provide the impact to the community.
Yeah, once the companies and around here found out what we were doing and what we were trying to accomplish, they really came through for us. And we can't thank the sponsors enough. They really had no problem putting that money up or donating the materials like Cypress Roofing to do the work at no charge. So those things, they really came through. So we're proud of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I was going to say, collaboration is key. And so my next question was, how are you kind of gathering that help from the community to help build what you're trying to do and push that out? But Desmond explained that so greatly. So if you were looking for any more sponsors or looking for businesses to come in and say, hey, you can use your expertise with our group because we're pushing it out to different groups for whatever their need is, what is that call to action?
So I guess the best way to answer that would be, our call to action is, hey, we have way more than we can accomplish. And, if anybody wanted to be involved and get involved, they can contact Desmond and we can go through a list of things that we're still wishing to accomplish. And if they can help us out, that would be great. We can just accomplish more. And then after we're done, we tell the people who are donating money, if there's any money left over after we've accomplished everything, it'll be split evenly amongst the groups that we have worked with, just so that help them out a little bit more. Maybe we couldn't finish a project, but hey, it'll go towards something that they need.
Awesome. And obviously, it's not just you two. If you want to give a shout out to your team, now is the time.
Well, Miss Alexis Goodman, she couldn't be here for sure. She is about to deliver her baby.
Yes.
So big thanks to her. She keeps us kind of all in check and on task. We have Lane Bordelon, Jared Bursajay, Jay Brignac, myself, Desmond, and Chris Hazlitt.
Yep.
Oh, well, congratulations on your leadership group for 2026. I can't wait to see what else you guys do in the community. Mary, you can give us some information, and we'll have that on the screen for your walk and anything else that you wanted the community to know. And any other information that you would want viewers to see will be up on that screen of how they can get in contact with the Ascension Impact Initiative. Looking forward to your impact.
Thank you.
Great. We'll see you next time on Ascension 21.